Okay, so we can see here that I'm starting to remove the ancillaries from the front, so the alternator's gone. And here is the issue. So you can see here the pulley, I had to cut a bit of the front cross member, I think that's what this thing's called here, away to allow for, you know, plenty of travel there. The problem is, obviously, I think it's a 3-inch end, or 3.75 inch or something. It's quite long as the crank. So if I take this pulley off, I will actually have enough room to pull the pulley off the front of the car. Okay, so I got the crank off. After a bit of head scratching, I realised that actually the material, I'll show you actually from the top, material here was really just, you know, super flimsy and not structural. So I just basically chopped here and here and pushed it back, and that gave me enough room. I'll go ahead and cut this off and deburr it and stuff, so I don't end up slicing my hand open in the future and listening to lots of vibrating metal and stuff. So now you can see here, I'm just starting to remove the remote sandwich plate, and you can see it's like looking at a galaxy in there. It's full of bits of metal. Look at that. So, and also obviously this is the bit that goes straight to the filter. So I can imagine that most of the crap will probably be in the line to the filter, potentially. I don't know, I'm spitballing. But let's get this thing drained and get this timing cover off and see what we're looking at. Okay, so both are out here. You see here, this is the crank-driven oil pump, and right there is the relief valve, which obviously slides straight over here. So let's, I think I thread locked these down, so it's going to be a very careful exercise to extract these screws without rounding the heads off. So let's crack on. I've actually got some pretty decent screwdrivers, I believe, that are up to the job. Might actually be the exact one. Are the head-on, so you can apply lots of downward pressure against the screws, as to stop the you know, the screwdriver from lifting and burring the holes. So let's give it a go. Okay, so a few weeks have passed since the timing cover came off. The gears were very scored. I mean, it wasn't good. I have no idea why. Perhaps it ran dry of oil and got completely. I just don't know. So I've started taking the rocker covers off here. I've got the intake off and the valley gasket, the timing cover here. It all seems to look a little bit okay. So what I'm doing, I'm just gonna have a quick look at this oil in here, and we'll just see. I'm just gonna use a Q-tip and just kind of have a little swab. Take a look at the. You see, this is what I didn't want. The grey shiny stuff. Yeah, that's metal, and you can see it sank right to the bottom of the clearer oil. So yeah, I think this engine is toast. It's going to need a full rebuild again. So I'm going to pull it out. I have found another 3.9 engine, low mileage, came out running apparently about 18 months ago. It turns over freely. So I'm going to basically just drop that straight in here. Well, here we are on a very muggy Friday night. You can see, got the crane on now. All the bolts are out of the flywheel. I've got the gearbox supported on a mount, and I'm basically just trying to get this engine out. It's a little bit stuck at the minute. I need to free this engine mount off so I can bring the engine forwards and off the gearbox, but I can't do that because it's stuck this way, so I'm going to have to actually remove the bolts into the block to allow the engine to come forwards. On this side, I've already got this side's bolts off, and if you can see, but the bolt went into here, so that's off. So yeah, and then we can finally get a look at those bearings. Okay, it's Sunday morning. The engine's out. I got it out yesterday. Unfortunately, I got rained out. Apologies, it's really windy out here today. So if the microphone's clipping in and out, I'm really sorry. I'll try and do the best with what I've got. So let's get to the bit that everyone's been looking forward to, I guess, which is to see just how bad the damage is in the engine. Alright, so here we have it. Now, on first glance, these don't actually look as bad as I thought they would. I thought these were looking way worse. I thought we'd have a spun rod, maybe? Sorry, a spun bearing. But, I mean, look at how much damage the... if I can feel this with my nail. Just look at the damage on the crank, and also look at how pitted these poor shells are. So, and also too down here, if you can really see, I'll try my best to get you a good angle here. Yeah. But they're all still in place, which I don't think would explain the knock. However, on a closer look, I removed the cam. I'm just finding you the cam. And I noticed, this is was my nice cam that I had in the car, which unfortunately is probably going to have to go in the bin now. I noticed a load of, you can see, look at the score in here, on the nose of the camshaft. It's almost like someone's used grips to fit it. Now, I took the engine to a motor engineer, you might remember my older videos, to have the cam bearings replaced and the cam fitted. So I took the engine back with the cam in. However, just look at this. I think this is the failure. Sorry, I'll let the bikes go past. I think this is the source of failure. I mean, this is absolutely chewed up, and also you can't really see because of the angle. I'm very sorry, but it's sat like this in the block. It's not even sat straight, and I don't even think it's been mounted right because I can't even see a hole there for the oil. Is there one on this side? It's like it's walked backwards. I'm really sorry for the angle of the camera there. Let's have a look at the other ones, if we can see any. Can't really see. They all look fairly chewed up, but probably need to, yeah. So there we go. I think this engine is going to be junk now. I really do. I also noticed too that these were replaced too by the same guy, and he's like punched a lip over all the core plugs. I don't know why that would help. I don't know. And same here too for these oil gallery plugs as well. Oh, where are they? There they are. God knows. So yeah, that's a lot of money down the drain.